Running a 5K every day for 30 days did not produce the intended results that I was hoping for. The science is pretty clear. If you want to get fast, you have to train slow. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. So my goal for the off season was to finally get good at running. So I decided I'm going to run every day for 30 days. This was not prescribed by a coach. This was just for myself. And my reasons behind deciding to do this were, number one, I needed a challenge that would make me hold myself accountable. If I had to do something every day, I would be less likely to put it off for another day. And number two, I just really want to get efficient at running finally, and I figure the more I do something, the more efficient I will become. Before I got started on this challenge, I decided to do a VO2 max test. And thanks to my friends Dax and Eric from Vitality, I was able to find out that 130 beats per minute puts me in my anaerobic threshold. So that basically meant that for those 30 days, I was gonna have to do a really slow jog walk to keep my heart rate below 130 beats per minute. So that's what I did. The first 5K I ran on the first day was a 12-minute mile pace, and I had to walk 19 times to keep my heart rate below 130 beats per minute, and I still totally failed. My average heart rate was 133 for that jog. It was a very humbling month, and the improvements weren't as grand as I hoped they would be. And not to sound like I'm making excuses, but breathing, even before I began this challenge, was a challenge in itself. And running every single day made me annoyingly aware of some potential underlying issue. I was half trying to convince myself that I was just out of shape, and maybe I just forgot what that feels like. I also considered this was probably just all in my head, but after I finished the 30 days of running, I decided to slow down on my training, and I reached out to a heart and lung surgeon friend of mine and told her about what I was experiencing. What I was going through sounded to her like I had some sort of infection, so I decided to get a COVID antibody test, and sure enough, it came back positive, so I had it at some point. Now, how did I catch it? Well, my best guess is I got it in St. George, because that was like the only time in a year and a half that I wasn't being careful. And I remember a week after the race, my body got really sore and achy, and not like the working out, like my body was trying to fight something off. And I was also really run down and tired feeling for that entire following week. But I didn't experience any other symptoms, so I didn't really think much of it at the time. And now I'm dealing with the after effects of having it. It's quite annoying because I feel fine, but my breathing is just always strained. It's like I can take deep breaths, but it never feels like I can fill up my lungs entirely. And no matter how much sleep I get, it never feels like I get enough. And I'm sure some of you have had it. Have you, or are you experiencing some of the same symptoms as me? And if so, what are you doing to help yourself heal faster? I'm doing every natural thing I can think of to help myself heal faster, because I know it just takes time to completely recover. I'm doing things like adding alfalfa and clover honey to my tea that I drink every single day. I'm doing meditation and focused breathing exercises to hopefully make my lungs stronger. If I do any training, I make sure to keep my heart rate low. And I have been using tea tree, eucalyptus, and other supposedly healthy lung essential oils in my oil diffuser every single night. And let me tell you, if I ever had any doubts about the effectiveness of essential oils, those are gone, because I definitely believe in their ability to make my house smell nice. As for health benefits, nothing I am doing seems to be helping, because I'm still struggling. So that's where I'm at on this journey. And I realized as an athlete, we really do get to know our bodies so well. It is really important for us to listen to them. And if I didn't force myself to run every day, I would have probably stumbled through this off season without getting myself checked out. So that is one benefit of me running every day for 30 days. So if any of you have any advice for me for a quicker recovery, I'm all ears. Until I can start pushing myself again, I guess I will just take it easy for a bit longer.